Leonard. And it's Marcus Morris. And it's Jordan in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Kings, Fox at the point with Hield to his side. They're the backcourt. Barnes and Bagley, the duo with the forward. And it's Divac in at the 5, down low. The starting gate, opening night in the NBA, Brent. What are you most looking forward to?
I just like to see who it is that, in terms of their competitive spirit right now, is coming out of training camp hungry. Let's see in the next couple weeks which team jumps out and which coaching staffs have done a great job preparing their team coming out of camp. Now, we know that teams can fall off, Kevin. The talent will catch up. Other veteran teams may get themselves back into a rhythm. But coming out of training camp, how much more together are teams and teams that have made changes? What are they playing like?
What's their chemistry?
Let's find out how they're going to play this year.
A three-pointer is right on target.
Well, when you get into a system, your first system in the league, where you share the ball, Kawhi Leonard keeping his head up and finding the open man.
Fox kicks to Hield. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's LeVert. Against Golden State, he was really on his game. Leonard finds LeVert. Clock at 6. And the rebound goes to Divac. The Kings have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Tries again. Bagley with the bucket.
Well, this is the level of activity that you want from Marvin Bagley. Relentless tonight on the offensive glass.
Fox against Dinwiddie. Leonard, that's for 2. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players, Kevin, playing today can do.
Pass to Hield. The wide open look here for Fox. And the Kings tack on 2 more.
Fox just found a little bit of space there, and he burned the defense.
Dinwiddie against Fox. 14 feet away. Second chance effort. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Vlade Divac.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Clippers shooting their first free throws of this game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Well, he might be an aging veteran in the NBA, but DeAndre Jordan is still terrifying for defenders when he's going up for the alley-oop.
Oh, he's such a great target still on the roll situation. You combine his length and athleticism now with the know-how and his tenure in the league, and DeAndre Jordan still can be an elite finisher on the inside.
Good on the second free throw.
Well, there is continuous energy in DeAndre Jordan's play, really hustling on both ends and influencing those plays with that activity.
Now here's Hield. 11 points last game. Fires from 14, and there are the Kings with another bucket.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
Here's Leonard. A 23-point game for him in the win against the Warriors in San Francisco.
Yeah, but all around offensively, the performance was great. He knew when he had it going, but he also knew he could get other guys going. So his passing right up there on the level with his scoring in that one.
Basket counts.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Are you asking me, GA? I'm not sure.
Now here's Leonard, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Leonard's got 6.
Just remarkable what he's able to do. Leonard, with a guy draped all over him, still able to convert.
Pass to Barnes. Shoots over Leonard. Barnes can't get it to go. Clippers have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. And it's Leonard missing.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over
over. Morris against Fox. Wants to get it to Barnes and does. Shoots over Dinwiddie. And the baseline jumper no good. Here's LeVert. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Fox against Leonard. Divac, the pass to Barnes. Now here's Hield. Here's Fox. Outside, Bagley. The pass to Barnes. Takes the three. Barnes with another miss. For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Goes up to the stripe. Not going to go that time. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Dinwiddie against Fox. A floater, and he sinks the layup. He's got 6. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Outside Leonard. It's LeVert on the wing. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one is on Hield.
Well, they've been striving towards it for years now, and the Kings are finally one of the premier up-tempo teams.
Well, it works for them when you have a guy like De'Aaron Fox out there to blast off on any possession. You surround him with great shooters in Bogdanovic and Hield. Puts a lot of pressure on the defense on a nightly basis throughout the course of a regular season.
And the free throw drops for LeVert. When it comes to hustle, effort, who would you put on the floor to get those 50-50 balls that are just so important? And sometimes, with the win or loss in the balance.
I mean, I watch Kawhi Leonard, and even though he's a superstar player, there's still some efficiency in his action to go and get that ball.
He just never stops.
He never stops. And so, yeah, he might not get dirty, but he doesn't have to because he outsmarts everybody else to get to it. And we have scrappy guys like Marcus Smart and Patrick Beverley, who we've talked about as being nuisances on the court. But those guys are invaluable to any coaching staff. And when they have those kind of plays, it just gets everybody going and brings a level of energy back to the game.
It does energize it. You're exactly right. A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
Well, Bogdanovic, we saw a little bit of this during the All-Star weekend. He can play with a little bit of flair. And you know he's confident when he starts to show those signs.
Now here's Jackson. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Warriors in San Francisco. Here's Fox. And good that time. Fox has got 8.
And just a solid way to start the game. 4 or 5.
The Clippers trail. Jackson with it. Now guarded by Fox. Sinks that one from the post.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Now Bogdanovic. Pass to Fox. Charity stripe shot. Offensive rebound. Holds. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And even though he stands 6'10", Holmes plays taller than that.
He does, mostly, Kevin, because of that length. I mean, he stretches out and uses that quick jump and can block some shots and deter a few guys from trying to do some things offensively.
First one falls for him. Good on both.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Now here's Williams. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. That shot misses.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Jackson comes over with the double. And here is Bielitsa. 14 points from him the last game against New Orleans. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
How about that touch, Bogdanovich? That time from way out.
Now here's Williams. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Patterson. Jackson against Fox. Jackson dishes to Harrell. It's LeVert on the wing. He's covered by Bogdanovich. It's good. LeVert's got 6.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
Holmes with it. There's a minute 40 left to play in the first quarter. Parker kicks to Bogdanovich. The rebound by Patterson. Last outing for the Clippers, they won that game against the Warriors. Williams gets the bucket.
And you want more of this from Jackson. The more unselfish he is, the better the team.
Here's Bogdanovich. 5 points in the game. Pass to Fox. Step back shot. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Jackson kicks to Williams. Bogdanovich against Patterson. Now here's Jackson. Guarded close. No dice from 9 feet out.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Now here's Williams. On deep. What a shot!
Oh, yes.
Amazing!
That would count.
Unreal.
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an incredible shot there. Just let it fly, take a chance, and somehow that one goes in.
A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy for the Sacramento Kings. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what do you guys think about the Kings here in this one so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Now Leonard, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court right now for the Kings, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Jabari Parker is out there with Holmes, and it's Bielitsa in at the 3. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, after years and years of rebuilding, the Kings are finally a team on the rise, and they're earning respect. Draymond Green said they've got a lot of young talent, never quit. Probably the fastest team in the history of the NBA. Green said after he plays them, I leave the game exhausted. I go home, I'm dead. And Kevin, we know that Green is pretty accustomed to going all out.
David Easter he's got a lot of engine in him. Thank you so much. The Kings shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. Free throw good. Fox. In player development, Brent, what are some of the primary things that can be taught?
I think in today's game, what a lot of PD coaches are looking at, Kevin, is just decision making, playing out of the pick and roll and coming off into a spot where you're making the correct reads. It's much like, and you cover a lot of football, where you can talk with quarterbacks about their check downs.
Yes.
I think you can teach guys how it is that when they come off a screen, what's going to be available to them, and paint pictures for them so that when they're on the floor, they become second nature in terms of their decision making. That can be huge. And then the second thing is always player development, working on confidence in shooting the basketball. You just want guys to feel like whatever shot they're taking, they've got a great chance of making it.
And the rejection by Jackson. Clippers leading by 3. There's the pass to Patterson. Williams with the ball. He's picked up by Parker. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's the break. Shot by Bielitsa and nobody around. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Outside Jackson. Passes to Williams. Fires, high post. That one, no good. Good work defensively by Fox. Here's Bogdanovich. Again, the miss by the Kings. The Clippers have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Leonard, the pass to Harrell. Jackson against Fox. Outside Jackson. Here's Leonard. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 3 assists tonight, so the Kings call timeout. They're first.
And as long as Reggie Jackson is healthy, he's going to give you some punch as a lead guard. Solid scoring option, and a guy who's also unselfish in terms of getting his teammates involved.
Big group substitution here for Sacramento. Evans is checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Marvin Bagley comes in for Jabari Parker. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Bielitsa. And Hield subbed in for Bogdanovich. And then for the Clippers, Jordan, he's checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Morris comes in for Patrick Patterson. And Spencer Dinwiddie subbed in for Reggie Jackson. And for the last half decade, Reggie Jackson has been good for about 15 points a game.
And that is about the consistency you can expect from Jackson. He's always been a talent. The key for him is just staying on the floor.
Here's Hield. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Hield outside. Pass to Bagley. They could use a bucket. Evans trying to free himself up. Bagley, no good.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Dinwiddie against Barnes. Fox passes to Barnes. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
Attacking is one thing, Kevin, but body control another, and Harrison Barnes showing you that on that play.
Williams passes to Leonard. And it's blocked by Divac. Here's Hield. Bagley trying to free himself up. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Hield. Lobs it up for Jordan. It's deflected. Barnes looking around, and the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play.
Well, some ups and downs for Marvin Bagley in that rookie campaign with the Kings, but you could see the flashes of potential and the tremendous work ethic when he was out on that floor.
That one drops. He ties it up. And with Bagley, the mobility he showed for his size is really what impresses you.
And that blend of size and speed is why many feel like he could play across the entire front line. Now, it wasn't in the Rookie of the Year race, but in a few years, he could be right there with the best of the best from that 2018 class.
And they take the lead. Bagley's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Dinwiddie passes to Leonard. Good D by Hield. And for Sacramento, they're shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. And the shot is good. And now a 4-point Kings lead.
I think opposing coaches have nightmares about De'Aaron Fox being out in transition. We got to see why right there.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
And really, for a long time, the specter hanging over Buddy Hield was he's the player who was traded for DeMarcus Cousins. Hard billing to live up to, but he has made some giant leaps with his development. Let's see some of the numbers here on Buddy Hield. Good season for him last year. He's averaged 20 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he can play some valuable minutes on the wing for this team.
I just want to kick back and lounge here because when this guy's hot, it's a love story. And when he's cold, it's a nightmare. So sit back, get your popcorn. Let's see what he does.
Now here's Jordan. His last outing, he had 8 points. Pass to Leonard. To halt the run. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Hield has slowly but surely turned himself into one of the elite shooters in the NBA.
And guys, to be as locked in as he is from deep with his height and release is deadly. He's the kind of player who gets better as his teammates get better around him, and he is just now finding his stride.
And the first one drops.
Many thought the Raptors or Lakers would land Kawhi, but in the end, he came to the Clippers to write his own legacy. Returning to Southern Cal, where he grew up, was a big part of his decision. The big surprise was how Kawhi was out recruiting other stars behind the scenes to join him with the Clippers.
Leonard hits them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Fox against Williams. Healed outside. The feed now to Bagley. Fox kicks to Bagley. Over Morris. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
Bagley showing his feel right there for the game and that particular play.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here. That's good from Bagley.
Interesting how the year progressed for one Marvin Bagley, the former second overall pick in the 2018 draft. Got some increased playing time. His role shifted a little bit, and his confidence was on the rise. Played much better in the second half of the season.
Karis LeVert's checked in for Williams. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
And there's the pass to Morris. Now LeVert. And the rebound goes to Divac. Divac has got his fifth rebound in this one. Offensive rebound. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Warriors in San Francisco. Here's Dinwiddie. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
On the wing, Barnes. The offensive rebound. It's good on the putback. And the Kings lead by 4.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Leonard with the ball. Guarded now by Barnes. Jordan the pass to Morris. Outside Leonard. Back to Morris. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Healed against Leonard. Knocked away. Leonard with the steal. Now the Clippers moving it up. Here's LeVert. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
For Los Angeles, they have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
And the free throw, no good. And the Kings with possession. They're on a 15-6 run. That one wide left.
They've been able to have some team success in this game despite what's been an awful shooting night for him.
The game now all-time. Leonard's got 18 points in the game.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, Kevin. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Divac gets the bucket.
Well, the more Fox does that, the more he's going to be looked at like a leader.
To the inside. And it's Jordan slamming it down.
Look, DeAndre Jordan and the rim, those two are best friends.
Fox against Dinwiddie. A 3-ball. Fox, no good.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
LeVert kicks to Jordan. Here's Morris, and it's blocked by Divac. There's 1:26 left now here in the second. Passes it to Hield. Switch. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Fox. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Leonard's got his 4th rebound in this one. Dinwiddie drives in. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Dinwiddie's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Fox against Dinwiddie. Up top, Hield. He's got 6. Uncovered. That one good for 2. Hield's got the game tied up here for the Kings.
My goodness, what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in.
Morris with the bucket.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Bagley dishes to Barnes. Outside, Fox. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Knocks down the 3-ball. And that's 11 points for Buddy Hield.
And the spacing right there for Buddy Hield allows him to get that shot off. You just can't give him that kind of space or he's going to hurt you.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Kings lead by 1. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Kawhi, a big first half for you all offensively, but big first half for them, too. Any concern there?
They're still scoring pretty good, so we got to play better defense second half because we don't know if we're going to keep making the shots that we're making right now.
We'll see who can get some stops, Kawhi. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. A tremendous start for De'Aaron Fox. He had 13 points, 6 assists, and 1 rebound. What'd you think about Sacramento, Kenny?
Well, so far, they've taken care of their business here at home. It's something you might expect, but it's not a given. We'll see if they can keep that up in the second half.
And over to Shaq. Now your take on the Clippers.
They were strong in transition. Seemed like the guys fed off the higher tempo. Certainly, they definitely got the looks they wanted, playing outstanding at. They can keep it up in the second half, they may wear the other side out.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. So for the Clippers right now, we've got Spencer Dinwiddie. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Marcus Morris. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Leonard in at the 3 spot. Jordan. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Down low, here's Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Oh, Bagley punishing the defense that time.
Clippers trail by 3.
The 7th overall pick in 2012 out of North Carolina. Harrison Barnes won a title in Golden State. Signs the big contract with Dallas, but yet to achieve the stardom that many predicted back in high school.
And it's the Clippers with the ball. From deep 3-point range.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Dinwiddie against Fox. They double him with Jordan. Barnes outside. Shot clock at 6. And there are the Kings with another bucket. Greg, you look at Harrison Barnes. What's his best role?
I mean, Kevin, he's a hard worker, able to
hit the spot-up three. Defensively, his strength gives him some versatility. Just a solid contributor.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now, here's Fox. He's got 13. And his offensive struggles continue.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide-open jumper, just unable to do so.
Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession. And so here's Sacramento. It's a three-point game. Barnes outside. Out to the wing. Bagley with a wide open look. Another three for Sacramento.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Dinwiddie, the bounce pass. And Leonard gets it to go.
You know, what a game by Leonard, but you wouldn't know it by the way he's reacting out there. Just stone-faced, but getting the job done.
Here's Bagley. Bucket is good. Bagley's got 16.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment. Goes straight to the rim.
Outside Jordan. Dinwiddie against Teal. Leonard trying to break free. Out that one, and the Kings' lead has been cut back down now to 4 on the bucket from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie against Fox. Barnes outside. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his 7th assist in the game.
Pretty reliable from that area on the floor. Harrison Barnes comfortable rising up and shooting from there.
And the shot is long.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Sacramento shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
You think about Harrison Barnes when he won an NBA championship in his 3rd year in the league after being the 7th pick in the 2012 NBA draft.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for Divac. Jabari Parker comes in for Bagley, and it's Bielitsa in for Buddy Hield. And then for Los Angeles, Patrick Patterson, he's checked in for Morris. And it's Williams in for Karis LeVert. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 9 points. It's hauled in by the Kings. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. And that'll be the 4th of this 5-game homestand.
A nice job by Bielitsa. Be patient. Look for teammates. He found one.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the 3rd quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. And Parker comes with the help. Here's Patterson. They can't stop the run with that one. Barnes against Dinwiddie. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Spencer Dinwiddie.
Continues to try to work to find some consistency, does Harrison Barnes, and right there knocking at the defense's door.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. For so long, the U.S. has been the country to beat in international basketball play. But there are some big-time challengers around the globe emerging.
Well, Serbia and Spain continue to be competition that the U.S. takes extremely seriously. And I'm not saying they don't take everybody that they step on the floor against with tremendous amount of respect. We know from years in the past that Argentina had its golden age with the players around Manu Ginobili and Alberto and Nocioni, but that seemed to be a timing thing for the Argentinian national team. Spain and Serbia will continue to be impressive and continue to push USA basketball in these international tournaments and Olympic play.
Los Angeles calls timeout
and doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Quick look here at some of the numbers for Dinwiddie. How he did last season. Last year averaged 17 points a game, 4 assists and 2 rebounds. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up. Fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up and he's really delivered.
Bielitsa passes to Barnes. Good for his 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
Maybe the halftime break was good for him, allowed him to step back, calm himself down, get himself in the right frame of mind, and now shots are falling.
Here's Dinwiddie. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Bogdanovich passes to Parker. Here's Barnes. Over Williams. Again, Sacramento.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
Now here's Williams. 5 points in the game. Kicks to Patterson. 5 to shoot, and Rashawn Holmes gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Harrison Barnes. And the Clippers with a change here, too. Jackson, he's checked in for Patterson. Jackson against Bogdanovich. Williams for 3. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, you got to honor Lou Williams' shot from deep, especially if he's got other things going offensively. Has a great feel from when to pull the trigger.
Dinwiddie against Bielitsa. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. 6 to shoot. Rebound by Harrell. Clippers trail by 15. Feeds to Dinwiddie. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession. Here's a look at what's coming up now for the Sacramento Kings. On Sunday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Brooklyn Nets. Then on Tuesday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Dallas Mavericks outside Bogdanovich. Bielitsa against Dinwiddie. Here's Bogdanovich. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Bogdanovich has got 7.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Williams finds Harrell. Dinwiddie against Bogdanovich. Here's Williams, and the layup's good off the glass. Williams has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And you never know what Lou Williams is going to pull off, especially when he's working the screen and roll game.
Greg, I'm just so impressed with the level of finesse and craftiness that Lou Williams always plays with.
And Kevin, you don't stay a perennial 6th man of the year candidate at Williams' age without having more than a few tricks up your sleeve. He's so good in tight spaces and can find a way to get a shot up where others just have to kick it out.
And here's Jackson following the 3-pointer by Buddy Hield. Parker against Jackson. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Hield. Here's Bogdanovich, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And the foul called on Los Angeles.
Staying aggressive, stay on the attack. That's how Bogdanovich is going to earn these whistles.
Free throw good, Bogdanovich. Morris is checked in for Dinwiddie. He's perfect from the line this time.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. And here is Harrell. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Leonard and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Well, not much you can do to stop that. Leonard showing once again his physical prowess at the 10.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. Parker's shot is off. Clippers trail by 18. Pass to Williams. There's a minute 40 left in the third quarter. Here's Leonard. And again, the Clippers good for two.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
Healed outside. Pass to Parker. Over Morris. Parker's shot is off. LA's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Leonard, the pass to Williams. And the rejection by Holmes. .56 seconds left to play in the third. Bielitsa with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Parker finds Holmes. Bogdanovich against Leonard. And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last. And some changes here for the Kings. Divac comes in for Rashawn Holmes. And it's Bagley in for Jabari Parker. The Clippers also changing it up. Jordan comes in for Leonard. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Lou Williams. Clippers trail by 16. Here's Jackson. That shot missing. Divac with some nice D. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. And stolen by Jordan. Morris with the bucket. Morris has got 6.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Healed bounce pass. A 3 from Bogdanovich.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
And so it's Sacramento with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Right back after this break. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Marvin Bagley is out there with Heel, and it's Divac in its center. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Shot left block. No good off the back of the rim. Clippers trail by 14. Outside Jackson. Fox against Morris. It doesn't go for him. The King shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Now the pass to Bogdanovich. On the wing, Heel. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Hield's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Kings. Jackson against Fox. Fox with the steal. And Fox with a clear path to the basket. 2 points. That one goes.
Fox just a blur in transition.
Clippers trail by 18. Jackson kicks to LeVert. He feeds it to Harrell. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. Marvin Bagley picks one up.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Barnes, he's checked in for the Kings.
The compliment that Harrell gets often is the fact that he's just so tireless a worker, and that energy is something that both coaching staffs and teammates appreciate.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the rejection by Jackson. Passes it to LeVert. Jordan trying to free himself up. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Bagley dishes to Bogdanovich. To the left side wing. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Barnes against Morris. And Harrison Barnes hits from deep. Barnes has got 23.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Now here is Morris. He kicks to Harrell. Morris outside. Shot from free throw range. And there's Harrell. That's good on the assist by Morris. Harrell's got 4 this quarter.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. It's tipped. It's stolen by Divac. Nobody near Barnes. Sacramento gets it back. Count that bucket. And the Kings lead by 17.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Pass to Harrell. Jackson looking it over. Shoots over Fox. Jackson misses.
With nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area, that's a miss he's going to be disappointed with. Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Morris passes to LeVert. Dishes to Harrell. Sacramento grabs the miss. Divac has got rebound number 13 with that last one. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Now here is Morris. Here's Jordan, and he makes that one.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Fox passes to Bagley. Back to Fox. And it's in there. Fox has got 4 points this quarter.
And Bagley with a nice job of surveying there.
Los Angeles calls timeout. One of the stories here, Harrison Barnes getting it done today.
And he just keeps hitting shot after shot. They need to design a way to deny him the basketball. Make someone else beat him.
Leonard, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Spencer Dinwiddie comes in for Reggie Jackson. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good work defensively by Fox. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. Clippers trail by 17. Here's Dinwiddie. It's LeVert on the wing. Back to Dinwiddie. Shot clock at 6. Jordan trying to free himself up. Dinwiddie with the bucket. Kings leading now by 15. Now here's Bogdanovich. Pass to Fox. Shoots over Dinwiddie. And here's Barnes for three. It's good from long range. Barnes has got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Sacramento. Clippers trail by 18. And the pass to Leonard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line.
And the defender was slow reacting, didn't fully account for Kawhi's quickness. Slow played him and gets to the free throw line.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Kings making a change here. Hield's checked in. Leonard hits them both. So it's Sacramento now. Outside, Fox. Divac kicks to Hield. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Quietly, Buddy Hield has had some good moments in the NBA thus far. I know coming in, a lot of attention as a high draft choice, but his offensive game and the players around him, as they get better, are helping Buddy Hield out.
Both free throws good from Hield. Clippers trail by 18. Dinwiddie, the bounce pass. Jordan kicks to Dinwiddie. Outside Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. Offline with his three.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Fox dishes to Hield. Back to Fox. Good on the 13-footer. Fox has got 19 points.
When the game starts to slow down for younger players, you know they're starting to feel confident about how they go about their business. Fox with a good decision there. He makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. 21 points in the game.
Well, trying to figure out ways to score through contact, De'Aaron Fox does not back down.
Dinwiddie finds LeVert. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Vlade Divac. When people talk about a player's mileage limit, do you think total games is the most accurate assessment in that?
I don't think so, Kevin.
What is it?
It's the amount of minutes that the players play.
Yeah.
I mean, there are plenty of studies out there that teams are digging around on when players reach. And trust me, they got to be lucky, but you're talking 35,000, 40,000 minutes in the league. The body is just not capable at that point of replicating the things that it's done year in and year out. So forget about the games. Go to total minutes played. That's where you'll find the biggest fall off for some of your favorite players that have amused and entertained you for years.
Interesting. Here's Fox. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Hield can't hit.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that one doesn't cost them.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Passes it to Fox. 1:30 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Bagley the pass to Divac. Fox against Morris. Shot clock at 5. Another shot. Count it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Sacramento.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Marvin Bagley.
Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Alex Lenz checked in for D-Bucks. Ken Bazemore comes in for Barnes. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Fox.
And Jackson has become a reliable three-point shooter. That's a shot you got to respect.
Pass to Joseph. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. Hield. Unable to get that one. The Clippers go the other way with it. Man, he's covered by Bazemore. Hield against Williams. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his fifth make on 9 shots from the floor.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Kept alive. Len, good. And the Kings lead by 15.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Jackson misses. Now Hield. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Jabari, looks like you're getting back in stride, and you have certainly had adversity with the knee injuries the last few years. How have you been able to battle through them?
It's been tough, to tell you the truth, but, you know, the race is not won to the swift, but the one to endure.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.